Middle Eastern style. It became his song. Everyone who is killed has a song that sticks with his friends from the time of the funeral. For months you listen and never get sick of it. Jonathan will never know how River, the medic, cried over his body, how he wouldn't calm down, how he fell apart, to pieces, wailed like a baby. Jonathan will never know how Furman and I spent a whole day in the trenches and down the slopes, looking for his missing head. When the missile hit the guard post, his head blew off and rolled down to the Litani River. We didn't want to believe it had rolled all the way down to the river, but that's exactly what happened. And in the end, we gave up. Nothing we could do about it. I leaned over in that heavy smoke and grabbed his body with both hands. A body with no head. He'll never know. And how the fire kept burning all around, and we kept shooting and shooting and shooting in every possible direction, like that was supposed to make us feel better. And how everyone was shattered from it. The day before, we had danced the waltz in our freezing dugout. We lit candles. We were happy. And then it ended. He'll never, ever know. There's no chance of it. Jonathan can't sniff that sweet sweat mixed with the faint smell of shampoo during a long night of wild sex and cuddling, like the week we all had after we left Lebanon, when everything ended. Jonathan will never even know we left Lebanon. Chapter 1. A lot of people have lost a lot of people since we lost Jonathan. We've lost others since then, too, because another war broke out and everything got more savage, but more indifferent, too. And who's got enough time on his hands to deal with what happened back then? When it broke out, we lost Barnoy, then another 11 guys, and when the numbers stabilized at 920, and it looked like it was over, we lost Koka's brother, who had followed in his footsteps and enlisted with us. We've made love 1,000 times since then. It's not like we haven't, and we've laughed 1,000 times. We went on to other places. We escaped and came back. We remembered, but quietly. We imagined how we'll return to the fortress, to our mountain. There'll be a hotel there, maybe, or a place for lovers to park. Or maybe it will be deserted. There'll be peace. And I will lead her along the paths. We'll walk hand in hand. Here, baby. This is exactly where it happened. And stone by stone I'll show her. She might even ask if that's the whole story. How can that be the whole story? What made you cry so much? It's actually really beautiful and peaceful here. Everything's green with trees and quiet. This is the place where you broke down? Try to imagine that they stick you high up on a mountain cliff, higher than the roof of the Azrieli building. How could you not have a breathtaking view? Here it's wide expanses of green countryside checkered with patches of brown and red, snowy mountains, frothing rivers, narrow, winding, deserted European roads, and the sweetest wind there is. Zidlali used to say that air like this should be bottled and sold to rich people on the north side of Tel Aviv. Christ, what quality! So fucking pastoral, you could cut the cone with a knife. Our sunsets, too. They're the most beautiful on the planet. And the sunrises are even more beautiful, glimmering serenity from the roof of the world. Bring a girl or two here when the sky is orange, and you've got it made. And dawn. An amazing cocktail of deep blue and turquoise and wine red and thin strips of pink, like an oil painting on canvas, and the deep wadi that twists away from the big rock we're sitting on. Try to explain how this could be the place where you broke down. But from that night, I remember the lights of Kiryat Shmone on the Israeli side of the border as they recede on the horizon.